Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So this is going to be part 2 for the Ultimate Beginner's Guide. Okay, so when you first go to your mods console, you're going to be greeted with all of these mods. This is your first time playing Warframe. You see all these mods, you're like, what does this stuff do? What is what, you know? So the first things you're really going to probably do is your Warframe mod. If you click on the Warframe category, these tabs up here, it's going to show you all the mods that you can put on your Warframe. Starting off with all the mods, if you take a look at the capacity, now this is going to be the main thing that's probably going to confuse you guys, but don't worry, I'm here to help you. So if we take a look here, you have all your mod slots. So you have 8 mod slots, then you have an aura mod. So basically aura mods are, you go to your aura tab. Aura mods, basically, they are mods that everyone can benefit from. If you run a basic mission, team of 4, if one of you guys have energy siphon, for example, everyone in the game can regenerate energy, which is really nice to have. So if we take a look at some basic mods, for example, the most basic mod you're going to put on your Warframe is going to be Vitality. This is your basic health mod. So you put this on here, and if you take a look at the stats over here, your base health, which is all in yellow, everything in yellow is base stats. So when you put mods on, they are going to increase or decrease depending on what kind of mods you have. If you put Vitality, for example, you'd go from 300 to 340 health. Now, I actually have a halfway ranked Vitality, so you put this on here, it goes from 300 to 580 health because it is increased 280%. Now, here's a cool thing. If you take a look at the capacity, I have a max capacity of 28, and if you take a look at all the numbers, for example, base Vitality, which is unranked, has a capacity of 2 in the upper right corner, right? So if we put this in any slot, it's going to decrease by 2. Now, if you see here, there is like a little symbol here that matches this symbol. Now, if you hover over here, this is actually a Vazarin symbol. I'm not going to get into detail like why these are called the way they are, but basically you can just match up the symbols with the names. And depending on which Warframe you have, you can actually match up a mod, and essentially this decreases the capacity. So if we take a look, we decreased by 2 capacity. If we were to put this on a matching symbol, it decreases by 1 mod slot. So if we take this, we have 28, so this is a capacity of 8. We put this, we're going to have 20 out of 8. Now if we put this on a matching symbol, it'll be halved. So basically, it's going to be 24. So you basically, it goes down by half, so from 8 to 4, and it's green because it matches. If you put it in the wrong mod slot, for example, this is a Madirai symbol, the little Y. So if you put this in the wrong mod slot, it's going to decrease further. So it went from a capacity of 8 to a capacity of 10, so you don't want to do that. Always want to put it in the right symbol. Now I'm going to show you, if you put this, see this has a, what is this called? The Madirai symbol. If you put this here, it decreases by 11. Now if you put it on the matching symbol, it decreases by 6. So it's really important to match these symbols up. Otherwise you guys are going to be confused, like why am I not able to put more mods on all that jazz. Now this mod here is Intensify. This basically increases your ability strength by 30%. Now if we take a look here, your ability strength is 100%. Every Warframe stats start at 100%. So if we put a base Intensify on, it increases 105% because it is 5% increased. And if we put a max intensity, which increases the ability strength by 30%, boom, 130% ability strength. So if we take a look at his first ability, for example, his damage went from 250 to 325. Without the Intensify mod on, you can't increase the damage. So we have this on here to increase the pure damage of the slash dash. Now, as you see, there is drain, energy drain, which is 25, and a range of 12 meters. You can increase these. For example, if we have a continuity mod, This increases the ability duration. Now this mod doesn't have ability duration, but what does have ability duration is your second ability, the radial blind. Now if you take a look at the bottom of the stat, it says duration is 15 seconds. If you put this on, it goes from 15 seconds to 18 seconds. So you gain 3 seconds just by having this mod on. Now, if this was maxed, it would be like 20 seconds or something, but I don't have another continuity mod, so I can't show you. But I'm gonna show you how to decrease the drain of the energy. So a mod that can help decrease the drain of your abilities, the main one you're gonna use is Streamline. Now, Streamline is ability efficiency. Efficiency is how much it costs to use an ability. As you see, I am rank 28 and I have 45% increased energy, and our energy is actually 145. So if we were to put this on here, it doesn't increase the energy pool, but it increases the efficiency of your energy drain. So if you take a look at the first ability here, the drain went from a base stat 25 energy to 17.5 energy. So having efficiency is really nice because it basically allows you to use your abilities more often. And if we take a look at the Exalted Blade here, now the energy drain is a base stat of 2.5 energy per second. It went from 2.5 to 1.5 seconds. So that's very nice. And as you see, even the blind duration is increased from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. And the base drain, which is 25, is decreased to 17.5, which is extremely nice. Another mod that will help you is actually the range mods. So as you see here, for example, we have a base range of 12 meters. If we were to, I'll just take this off for now, we can use a range mod. Stretch is a base range mod. You know, everyone uses stretch. You have your base range here of 100%. And if we take stretch and put it on, our ability range is increased from 100 to 130%. Now, if we take a look at slash dash again, the range went from 12 meters to 15.6 meters. Basically mean you can dash further since you have the stretch mod on. These are going to be like the main mods for every Warframe you use. You know, keep in mind that there are going to be tons of mods you encounter, but these are going to be like your core mods. So say if you want to blind enemies forever, you can use continuity. And there's also another mod that you can use. It is called Augur Message. So this increases ability duration as well. So if you put this on, you have basically 36% ability duration. As you see here, 100 to 136%. Now, if you take a look back at the radial blind, it went from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Just 5 whole seconds of blinding. If we take this off, you're back to 18 seconds. So this increases by 2 seconds essentially, which is extremely nice. Now, if I had these mods maxed out, obviously that number would be even higher, maybe like 25 seconds. So you would gain an extra 10 seconds of blind duration, which is extremely nice. So that's going to be like your main duration mods. Keep in mind, this is a beginner's guide, but I will show you there are mods that do have prime versions. So if we take a look at the incomplete mods, which basically shows you all the mods in the game, even the ones you don't have, these are all the prime mods, right? So you can only get prime mods from Borrow Katir, which is someone you can buy like prime mods, cool accessories, weapons, all that stuff. But he comes every other weekend. I'm not going to get into detail, but you can get these mods from him, or you can actually buy these mods from other players using the trade chat. Now, I'm actually going to have a separate video on the trade chat, so if you want to check this out in the future, be sure to subscribe to me and hit that bell notification because I will be posting this. And my game just closed out because there was an update that I forgot to restart. And I have to, yeah, okay. I'll be back. All right, so like I was saying, the prime mods. So you can buy prime mods from people in trade chat, but like I said before, I'm going to do a totally separate video for the trade chat. So we have continuity here. This is regular continuity. I believe this increases to a max of 30%. And if we just go over to the prime mods, like I said, not all mods have prime versions, but only like a select few of them. Primed continuity. This is a very, very nice mod because, you know, you have your regular continuity, but the only difference between that and this one is you can increase the percentage even higher from 30% to I think like 60% or 70% increased ability duration. So it's very nice to have. These are also very expensive. All these prime mods are. I think you can buy these for like 100 platinum or something. Maxed rank. Unranked, I think you can get these for like 10 platinum or something weird. But you have to have 1,000,000 credits in order to actually trade for a prime mod. So that's insane in itself, but that's a whole nother story. But I was just trying to show you guys that, you know, you have your regular mods, so you have continuity, and then you have primed continuity. Aura mods increase your mod capacity. So as you can see in the corner, we went from a max of 28 capacity to 35. So having aura mods on will extremely benefit you, especially when you're trying to figure out what fits what and how many mods you can put on. Now there are a few aura mods. There's like 7 or 8 of them. But like I said before, aura mods actually benefit all of your teammates. So for example, this is physique. This increases your health by 90%. It doesn't actually show you in the stat. I don't know why it does that, but it does increase by 90%. So you want to do the math there. So I'm going to show you guys something else as well. If you guys remember how I was saying you can match the symbols to decrease the capacity by half, well, the same thing goes for your Warframes. If we were to just switch from Excalibur to Ember, for example, she actually has a V symbol, which is the Matter symbol. I would love to show you, but I don't actually have a matching polarity for the Aura mod, but just know that this increases. Now, if you decide to put an aura mod on here that doesn't match the polarity, it's still going to increase the mod capacity, but not nearly as enough. Okay, say if this didn't have a polarity here, it would increase this more, but since it's the wrong polarity, it doesn't increase it as much. But if this was a matching polarity, then this would increase even more. So that's the cool thing about that. You can actually get rid of these if you want to. There's actually this thing called Polarization. Now, I can't show you because I don't have any forma. Basically, what this does is it allows you to add any symbol you want on any of these open mod slots, or you don't have to do that. You can also just use one of those to change a symbol. For example, if you wanted to use Energy Siphon on Ember's aura here, you can actually change this polarity to the matching polarity. The cost of doing that is that your rank resets to 0 and you have to level them up all the way in order to actually get the full benefit of the forma. So that's what that is. So here's a better example. I was going to show you. I forgot that Gara has a matching polarity. So, as you see, my Gara is only rank 10. There is a matching polarity and physique matches that polarity. Gara has a max capacity of 20 because mine is rank 10. So if this is rank 30, this would be like capacity of 60 something. So, but if we were to put this on here, it increases from 20 to 34. So as you see, the capacity goes up 7, but if you put on the matching polarity, it goes up 14. So always match your polarities. It's going to benefit you way more than you may think. Now, before we end this video, I'm going to show you how to rank the mods. There are a few steps ranking up your mods. As you see, there are 5 like squares here. So Itan treasures are like cool sculptures that you can collect and find throughout the game. Itan stars are also things you can find in the game. Just by playing the game, you can like stumble upon them, pick them up. And if you find an Itan treasure, you can fill the slots with the stars you find. So this one has 4 stars. As you can see, only 2 are filled. But basically, when you fill these, you can sell these for Endo. So this gives you 1500 Endo just with the 2 stars in. But if you add the other 2, this will increase to like 2000 Endo. Basically, Endo is what lets you rank mods up. So if you take a look, I actually have 10 endo. This is abysmal. You can't do anything with 10 endo. You can actually dissolve mods into endo. So I'm going to show you. If you take a look at some of the duplicates here, we dissolve all of these mods here. I have a whole bunch of redirections. We take these, you can dissolve these into endo. So we dissolve them and you get 130 endo. And now I have 140 endo. In order to rank up a mod, you click a mod and then you go to fusion. So as you can see, you have the mod here and it shows the stat and the basic drain. So like I said before, your Warframe has a capacity for mod drain. So this has a drain of 2 and a stat of 40% increased health. If you were to hit the plus, now you ranked it up by 1. So now I went from 40% to 80%. The drain increased by 1 as well. So it went from 2 to 3 drain and 40 to 80% increased health. Now I don't have the endo to do this, but say if you did have the endo, if you want to max it out, it would increase the entire mod to 40% to 440%. And it went from a drain of 2 to 12. So like I said, if you were to put this mod into the matching polarity, this would basically have a drain of 6 because the matching polarity halves the capacity. Now, as you can see, this costs 10,000 endo and I don't have anything near that. Endo isn't the only thing that takes to rank a mod up. You have to have credits as well. If I actually wanted to mod this, I could only get to rank 4. Now I'm not going to do this because I have a rank 6 vitality, so there's no point in doing that. I can't do that because I don't have enough endo, but like I said, it takes credits to also rank a mod up. So keep that in mind when it comes to ranking things because you have to pay attention. You don't want to like spend all your credits on a mod. That's the gist of like the ranking system for the mods. So transmutation, basically, if you read the description, it combines 4 unranked mods for a chance of a rare mod. So for the transmute, you need 4 unranked mods. So we take 4 mods here and you can transmute for 12,000 credits. So I'm going to show you guys this right now. And basically we're going to get a random mod. So we get Shredder, which is a terrible mod, but hey, that's just showing you how that works. Then you can also sell your mods for credits. So we have 6 razor shots. I'm going to take all of them and we can sell this for 3,000 credits. And a cool thing is, as you play this game, you will accumulate an insane amount of mods. On my main account, I had like 200 magazine warps and I sold them for endo for like 2,000 endo. So just by playing the game and accumulating mods, it's basically free money. And as I showed you before, the dissolve, you can take a mod and dissolve it into endo. So I have 170 endo now. That's the modding system for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This might be like 20 minutes long or something. Hopefully you guys understood everything I talked about. If you didn't understand some things, just comment and I can answer your question. I will be coming out with a part 3. Now the part 3 is going to talk about trading system in this game because it can be kind of difficult. The trading system is very difficult for beginners because they don't know any of this stuff. Like, what is all of this stuff here? So I will be helping you guys out. But just remember, please subscribe, hit that bell notification so you guys can be aware for when I do upload. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you, and I will see you guys next time.